Alright, welcome to Just Magic the Gathering. I was looking to, pick up on that Phantom draft. I was hoping to just get 2 more wins and be done with the day. The one thing about drafts being really RNG based, or especially the sealed drafts, you get what you get and you just kind of roll with it. And I looked and was like, well, what do I have for goblins? It seemed like I had the most goblins on anything, so I built a goblin deck. So I can blight 1 to surveil, and I can blight 2 to exile a card and get to cast it. I'm assuming he's going to defend. And I can go for the mana ramp. I think that's my best option. And I still have the nameless inversion. So I'll be kind of curious. I don't expect this deck to hold up well, but it's also going against decks that are Goat Nap. Gain control of target creature. If I play him now, I didn't realize my Dawnhand Dissident wasn't a goblin. There were a few goblins that in order to fill out the deck, I didn't have enough goblins to build a whole deck. I thought I filled it out basically with changelings. So he went land hunting. And he is playing red-black as well. That is another elf. And loses all creature types until end of turn. Because I could give him +3/+3 on attack. I'm thinking of saving that as like a... end defense. If I get 1 more mana, I was trying to think about what I'm going to do. A 2/3 lifelink changeling. I can goat nap it. And that's not necessarily fair. Because, yeah. 1 to 25. I'm pretty sure that's game. Because unless he can bring out something, all I have to do is get 1 damage through. And with my Bristleblunt gun... Two, 3. Deals its power over. Behold a goblin and exile it. Pay 1 life, blight 2, target opponent blights 2. Activate only as a sorcery. Because, yeah. I basically have to do my nameless inversion on his I don't even know why I did that. It's a 4/4, it would have taken it anyways. Oops. And I wanted to do it on the other one that would get... I mean, that would have killed my other one. I don't even know why I did that. Because now I'm going to actually lose my Bone Bearer Club. End turn. Definitely not the greatest showing. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Or not to their hand, to the battlefield. And at a 3/1, I can't actually get it through. I was just trying to figure out how best I could try and get 3 damage through. Because next round, I'm assuming he's going to play another creature. In a way, he's playing almost like a reanimation deck. It's definitely not looking like it's in my favor. A 3/2. You get a elf, swamp, or forest. So I'm assuming he's going for a elf. What did he grab? Exile this card from your graveyard and create a 2/2 black elf. My turn. Not a lot. Yeah, coming back to not a lot of options here. I get basically the same thing as the Eclipsed Elf, other than it's for... Yeah, it's the exact same thing. And hopefully I'll get a goblin out of the deal. The only thing I have is land. Next, end turn. Once again, I was questioning... Pay 1 life to blight 2. Target opponent blights 2. So I can start trading my life off for him to almost sacrifice his creatures. I'm trying to even figure out how I could try to pull this off. If I keep 1 card in backup for protecting my Iron Shield. I'm wondering... The Eclipsed Elf? Oh. Should have realized he had something up his sleeve there. Oh, and I can no longer behold a dragon? Yeah, or going back to I'm good. I did want this to be kind of quick. And if I don't want it to necessarily drag out to be a 20-minute or half-hour game. Just moving on. Because, yeah, I probably could have played that better. Because, yeah, if I hadn't have sacrificed my goblin there. Eclipsed Realm. I don't know. It doesn't look bad because I can actually play into 2 or... yeah. Since I have goblins and... for 1? Whenever permanent you control, gain 1 life. Goblin. So the Iron Shield. It's playing white-green. Not quite sure what he's up to here. Flash reach. Wait for him to name his defender. That is the Iron Shield Elf can come as a surprise, especially because I have the mana or the card to discard. Because one of the reasons I maybe should be like, good game up front. And what card did I get? You gave me a mythic. Dragonhawk Fate's Tempest. It's a dragon bird. Whenever it enters or attacks, exile the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creatures you control with power of 4 or greater. You may play those cards until next step. At the beginning of your next step, it deals 2 damage to each opponent for each of those cards that are still exiled. Interesting. And then the last cosmetic, and hopefully it's a quick win. I like it in that I can basically play it all. When this creature enters, you may pay 2 if you don't blight 2. It's the one that allows me to go for other goblins or... Doom doom. Just keep a move on it. The one thing I was thinking about working the grinding and regards to my rings as opposed to what do I want for go big or the nameless inversion? Because I can actually put that on like his creatures too. As long as they're not above a 3/3 kind of thing, or because I didn't necessarily realize that until last time. Because I can do something like goat nap him. Hit him with the full force, and now I am tapped out. So I'll have to take 3 back. Let's see what he's up to. He is playing white-blue, and I'm not necessarily sure what's in this for a 5/5. I don't have enough, and as a flyer, he can just get over my people. So I'm assuming he's just going to tap out and do the 5 damage back, because I'm only getting 3 to his 5. But he needs other defenders. A 3/5. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. So, I was trying to figure out how best to do this. Gets to surveil 1. Goblins. That allows it to enter as a 5/4. If I do... No blocks. Auto pay. At the 5/4, because he is playing flying, there's not a lot I can do about defending against the flyers. I'm assuming he's looking to not tap out. And since he didn't take the defense last time, I thought I might have something up my sleeve, which I absolutely do. They get first strike until end of turn. Gets to surveil 1. The 3/5. Back to that's game. I'm assuming he's just going to push here and finish it. Go back to, I was looking to get one more win. I don't know. But I can get like a 5-minute quick game in. One of the things I was wondering, like, if my main objective is to grind the ladder, I should be playing a fast deck that wins fast or loses fast. Homunculus. Because it's just a matter of persistence and time. Even if your deck wins 51% of the time, you can just throw time at it and you will make it to Mythic. In a way, that's how I made it to Mythic on my initial deck, is I was just putting more time into grinding the rankings, and why in a lot of ways I was trying to I guess continue to, I don't know why I didn't play that round. Do the daily grind. One of the things that I very much enjoy is when I was frustrated with the prior daily grind was doing things like this or doing the jump-ins. It's a good way to get a bunch of good cards and try different mechanics. Add 1 mana of any color. 0/4. That is, in a way, a little problematic. Next round I can do the Gathering Stone. Just trying to... If I push with my Bile... Or, I mean, if I push, he can defend. I can, after the fact, do the -3 on him. I'd almost rather get the 3 additional damage through. I kind of like this guy heckling the... being heckled by the butterflies. And this creature enters Surveil 1. So is it 3/3? And this creature enters, you may blight. Probably a waste of 2 mana. I am just trying to, I guess, push and make this fast. A 3/4. I need 1 more mana to make that work. I probably should have done my Gathering Stone last round. Light 1. There's not a lot I can do with his 3/4 on the board, no control. Just trying to actually just wonder about bailing. There is no loss if I bail. The one thing about, I'm not against, especially when I'm at the end, it's like, oh, I got all my wins, and I can just be like, concede, concede, concede. Because there is, basically, the land's going to get me nothing. I mean, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. Going back, there is no loss. I have no objections with just, I guess, throwing matches. Especially when I'm at the end. Because, yeah. I at least got my 1 win for the day and ground a bunch of my dailies. Or, not really. But, yeah. With that, though, I'm going to call and look forward to doing some Magic in the future.